girls and boys, we're going to have a little shot of trying to draw a cute puppy dog. Okay, let's get started. Here's one I did earlier and I've coloured it in as well. And so you can choose the colour that you want your puppy to be and the colour of its collar. Right, so to start off, you're going to do a nice circle, lightly in pencil, in the middle of your paper. Not too small, or you won't fit the puppy's head. Okay, and then coming from the circle at the top, the two ears. So I'm going to press a bit harder, but you'll do it nice and light so you can rub them out. Little triangle shape there, and a line coming up, and a triangle shape here for the other ear. You're going to work out roughly halfway down the circle, just under halfway, and then a line coming out here. And from that, we're going to have a line straight down, and that's going to be the back leg of the doggy. Right, from this line here, halfway down the circle, we're going to do a nice kind of lump, and it's the side of the puppy's face coming out at an angle underneath, and then under here, we'd have the collar coming round and tucking in. Okay, now puppies have really chunky paws, so roughly here we're going to do a ball where the paw would be, and a line coming up, a line under here for its tummy, and a line coming down here, two lines there, coming in at the bottom, like so, and another big round ball for the other paw, and a line coming up for its tail. Now, with your black pen, you're going to start marking in your puppy dog. So we're going to come round the top of the head, up to the first ear, and round it off a wee bit, so it's not a pointy ear, it's a bit softer, and down to touch the head. And here again, we're going to round off the ear at the top and join it onto the head. And from the ear, we're going to come round, and here's the side of the puppy's face, and then under, joining up around the other side of the head. Underneath its chin, we're going to go round and tuck in a little collar like that, and you can have a little name tag hanging down. Okay, so where you had your line here, halfway up the head, we're going to do a little jelly bean shape for its nose. Now make sure you do another little circle inside that jelly bean, and that's going to stay white. And then with your black pen, or if you're doing it in pencil, if you don't have a black pen, you colour in the rest of the nose, but leave that little white light of reflection. We're going to have a line coming down, and we're going to give our puppy a nice smile. And little round eyes, 1, 2, and little eyebrows. There we go. We're going to do some shading underneath its ear, just with a few lines. Okay, so from the collar, we're going to come along its back, and you're going to make it a bit more wiggly, the tail, and you can give it some lines to show that it's wagging because it's a happy puppy. And then we're going to come down, and at the bottom of its leg, we're going to make these paws a bit flat where they touch the ground, a bit flatter, and the leg's going to come up. From the collar, we've got this wavy line here that joins on there, and we've got a paw coming down, coming in at the bottom a wee bit, and again this chunky paw kind of flattens out at the bottom, and then underneath we've got the white of its tummy coming round and joining under that leg there, like that. And then we're going to tuck the other leg in here with a big chunky paw, and then underneath here we've got the other leg with a big chunky paw. And then we're going to give it the little lines that show curving up where its claws would be on its pads. We'll give it a little bit of shading underneath this leg, it's in shadow, and a wee bit under here, and some lines of shading on the collar. And then you can just draw some lines for grass, standing on the grass. And then finishing touches. Give it some shadow underneath its paws. Just with some lines like that. And then there you go, there's your cute puppy, ready for you to rub out the pencil line, and you can leave it black and white or you can colour it in. Once you've done, I'd really love to see your drawings on Seesaw. Have fun!